Hello, Dusky. You alright? I'm well. How are you? How's your day been? Happy to hear that. Happy to hear that. Oh, good God. What have you been up to? Anything interesting? Hello, mate. Hello, mate. Wow, it's been a while since I checked in. You're still making fantastic art. Thanks. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. I like to think I'm okay. But, you know. But yeah, man, it's been, well, I don't know if it says it in the heading or whatever, but I'm doing my arts homework because I've gone on to become a mature student at an art uni in Ireland. So yeah. So right now I'm just doing some conceptualizing for a bigger project next year. So I've got a few ideas that I want to kind of put together and see how they come along, and you know, hopefully I'll be able to produce some interesting work. But in the meantime, yeah, man, I just want to maybe do some drawing, maybe play a bit of Cyberpunk or something like that at some point. Who knows? Yeah, going to just try and keep doing what I'm doing. But I do appreciate your comment, mate. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's cool. It's really, really cool. I'm really enjoying it. I mean, it was a bit, to start with, it was a little bit kind of aimless because the course, let's just put it this way, it's run by arty people who have got no sense of organisation whatsoever. And I mean that in the nicest possible way because they're all really lovely people. But now it's kind of getting going now. So the idea now is to kind of, we've been doing all these kind of like, how do you describe it? I don't know. I'm just going to shut off this podcast I'm listening to. But yeah, I was like, we're doing all these various like instructional painting and drawing and group projects and all this sort of palaver. But now that we've started on the process of doing our own projects, and that's basically the training wheels have come off essentially, which I'm very happy about. So now we're kind of getting on to doing that. So I'm hoping that I should be able to produce some interesting work at the very least. Well, we'll see. I mean, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but a lot of it is to do with like, a lot of my ideas are around duality. So as you can tell, what I'm doing here is I'm going to do like a wolf in sheep's clothing. So I'm going to do like a wolf, but I'm going to colour it black. So it's going to be nice and dark. And then I'm going to do the skull, do the wool. And yeah, we'll see where we go. But I've got other ideas as well, like hawks and doves. So like, you know, like war and peace kind of thing. I've got a few ideas that I want to mess about with and see what I can do. One thing that's really annoying is right now, like, because we've been working on sketchbooks, and right now, yesterday, I had to hand in one of my sketchbooks with all my ideas in to be marked because we've got our end of semester marking going on. So yeah. So anyway, enough. That's basically what's going on with me in a minute, essentially. Hello, Whispers. How are you, darling? Are you all right? Welcome back. Uncle John. That does make me chuckle. Especially, I'm all right. I'm good, man. I'm very well, thank you. Although I got to be honest, it's not happened yet, but because I'm surrounded by 18-year-olds, like most of them, like they're all socially awkward, and I'm socially awkward. So, you know, it's been fun gradually getting to know people. I mean, it's been painfully slow, but it is getting there. Who knows? By the end of the year, by the end of fucking April or May, whenever we finish up for next year, who knows? We might be just be able to say hello to each other without it being fucking weird. But you know, I don't know. We'll see. No promises. Well, that's where I am. How are you, sweetheart? How's life in sunny Spain? Pardon me. I know you wouldn't think I'm socially awkward, but yeah, I am incredibly fucking weird, man. But then I'm an artist, aren't I, darling? Of course I'm fucking weird. Got to embrace it, man. That's my attitude, at least, anyway. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I'm happy with that. Oh, nice. That's really cool, man. I haven't been back to the UK. When was the last time I was in the UK? I think it was over the summer. I think it was August. Was the last time I was back in London. Who knows? One of these days I might make my triumphant return. No, mate. We're all weird, don't our own little ways. Exactly, man. Look, who the fuck is normal? And more to the point, why would you want to be normal, man? Oh, you're gaming right now, Dusky. What are you playing? My game at the moment is Cyberpunk 2077 because that game is fucking savage. And it takes up way too much of my time. Oh, you haven't got anything planned for the weekend, no? Also, my game at the moment is Fortnite, but that's also because they just had an update for the Christmas season. I have never in my life played Fortnite, and I never probably will. But if you're enjoying yourself, crack on, Dusky, crack on. The only reason why I won't play it is because it's online. I fucking hate playing with other people. Sorry, but online gaming is just not my cup of tea, man. It just isn't. I'm up. Give me like, see my bestie and her kids before Xmas. Nice. Flying back with my mum and dad for Xmas. Oh, right, you bring your parents to Spain. That's lovely. Then avoiding someone. No, I'm trying to get someone to play with me, but it's air. Okay. So you're bringing your parents back to Spain for the Christmas whispers. That's really lovely. Just keep them away from Benidorm because that place is a fucking toilet. I'm sure I don't need to tell you that, Whispers. All the better for it. Fucking hell. What a hellhole of a place. I've been there once with my family. I will never step foot in that fucking horrible, horrible place again. Never, but you don't want to go. It's atrocious. I mean, I've been to Barcelona. I've been to Valencia. I'd love to go to Madrid. I haven't been to Madrid yet. But fuck me, man. Benidorm's just oh man, it's a fucking car crash of a place. It's just full of fucking British people with British food. Oh, man. Nah, man. See, that's the thing, though, because, like, I went over there. Oh well, my parents are Irish, as anyone who knows me knows. So we went over there. I think fucking 20 years ago. I was in my late teens, early 20s. I think it was my early 20s. I think it was like 2021 or something. And yeah, it was just awful. I fucking hated the place. Too many fucking British, Dutch, and Germans, man. Too many Northern Europeans. I mean, I love living in Ireland, and I love being surrounded by Irish people, but not in. If I'm going to Spain, I want to be in Spain. Although Barcelona these days doesn't really want fucking tourists. Can't say I blame them, to be honest. Even if their city is absolutely magnificent. Although I haven't been there in about 10 years, so I don't know what it's like now. Last time I was in there was 2015. Full of pickpockets. Yeah, there's pickpockets everywhere, though, dude. I remember when I was in Barcelona. I've told this story so many fucking times. Because I was there with an ex-girlfriend and she was studying to be an architect. So they were going over as part of like an architectural thing. So I think they were studying Gaudi for obvious reasons because Barcelona's full of Gaudi stuff. But I remember like when we were over there, like we're outside, not outside the Sagrada Familia, but outside Barcelona Cathedral, which is more near like Old Town. And I remember there was this one dude, I think it was one of my ex-girlfriend's class. He was standing there talking to his mobile phone. All right? Had his phone like that. Next thing is it gets whipped out of his hand. The little fucker who did it pelted round the corner. Then some other dude goes, "It's okay, I get your phone for you," and pelts it after him. And we never see either of them again. Because they were working in tandem. Yeah, I know, but there are women ones and they always flirt with drunk guys and old men and then pick their pockets with. It's awful. Yeah, I know. That's the problem. That's, you know what? Like, as a man myself, you know, I've frequently been in a situation where I've been a bit drunk and a bit, you know, and you know, if a girl comes up to you and starts chatting to you, your natural inclination is to think, while pissed up, oh yeah, I'm in here. And of course, there's cunning fuckers out there who take advantage of that. You know. So yeah. There's not really a whole lot. I mean, I think, to be honest with you, it's like, in a way, if you put yourself in a situation where that's likely to happen, or you put yourself in this, or you get fucked up, completely fucked up in a completely strange, in a strange place, that's strange to you, I mean, and you don't know the coup, right? You don't know, you know, what's safe and where's safe and that kind of stuff, and you get yourself completely obliterated drunk, then someone's going to take the piss out of you. You know, I mean, they're bitches, but they're smart, man. You know, it's a degree of low level cunning, but that's the thing. If you put yourself in a situation where that's going to happen, I'm not saying you deserve it, but I'm not excusing it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not excusing it at all. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying that, you know, if you're in a situation where, if you're in a strange part of the world, have a bit of nous. Do you know what I mean? You use your loaf a little bit. Don't get pissed up. Or if you're going to get pissed up, make sure you're with pals, or make sure, I don't know, have some kind of safeguards in place. Because you don't know. It's like when I was in New York. It's like, I remember like walking around, and people would all the time be coming up to you and saying, "Oh, you got $1? You got $1?" All the time. And I would always say no. And even though I was walking around with my camera, right? Even though I was walking around with my camera taking photos, my camera was always in my hand. Do you know what I mean? Always in my hand, around my straps around my shoulder, always in my hand. Because I'm going around taking shots, but I'm also looking around the environment I'm in, because it's not my city. Yeah, use your loaf of bread, man. Use your loaf of bread. But yeah, it's just it's you know, you just got to be a bit. You have to be fucking savvy when it comes to like dealing with if you're in a strange land. Because if you don't use your head, then you're prone to be putting yourself in those situations. It's like saying, got $1, you got $1. Nope, I don't have $1 on me. And keep on walking. Because if you stop and fish for $1, someone else is going to come along and pick your pockets. You know? And it's so prevalent. I don't know if you've ever been to New York Whispers, but it's all over. I mean, you walk around, and, like, especially where I was, because my hotel was on the Lower East Side of Manhattan. So I was walking around. So I literally come out. I remember coming out of my hotel, turning left, walking, and all these little kids come up to me and goes, "Hey, you got $1?" I'm like, "No." Carried on walking. And then I remember like this Puerto Rican bird. I think she was Puerto Rican anyway. Some sort of like Latin American girl, little short thing, tiny. Can't have been even 5 foot tall. I mean, don't go to New York. It is an experience, but it's not always cracked up to be either. You know, you can tell there's real problems in the city. But I do remember this one little Puerto Rican bird coming up to me and saying, "You got $1?" I'm like, "No, I'm sorry. I don't have any change on me." And I carried on walking. And all I heard from her was like, motherfucker, you mean to tell me you ain't got $1, you motherfucker? Serious. It was like fucking mental. So yeah, New York's interesting. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to victim blame, but like I said, I think because you don't want to turn around to people and say, "No, it's your fault because it's your fault that you're getting tagged or whatever, you're getting your pockets felt." But no matter where you go, you just got to be you have to be a little bit sensible, and you have to be aware of your surroundings. Oh no, she couldn't take no for an answer. Jesus Christ, man. I just had to explain my stepbrother how Switch storage works, and he was surprised because I have over 30 games on my Switch, and the biggest two are Warframe and Fortnite, and neither of my two storages are full. Okay. But yeah, she definitely couldn't take no for an answer. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look, that doesn't even begin to describe all the like mad shit I saw when I was walking around Manhattan, man. Fucking hell. Okay, so you got 60 gigabytes, so you got plenty of room for games. Fucking hell. Blame vote smoke. I'm sat watching Hairspray. I love this film. I've never seen Hairspray. Although there's one film I do want to watch coming out soon. Project Hail Mary. I read the book. Love the book. It's by the same dude who wrote The Martian. And I've got to say, I'm really kind of looking forward to seeing that film. It's so funny. Hairspray. I don't know. I don't know if it's like really my. I don't know if I've never seen it, so I don't know if it's really my speed or not. But you know. Also, apologies if there's no music playing because I'm also streaming on YouTube, and I don't really want to get fucking done there because they're a bit. I mean, I could sort of get away with it on Twitch because you can do like a little thing where like it doesn't show on the VODs, but apparently it does with YouTube. So it's a bit of a chick flick. Yeah, I mean, I don't get me wrong. I've sat down with like girlfriends and watched kind of chick flicks before and romances, or watched whatever they were into. You know, one ex girlfriend, I remember watching the entirety of Harry Potter, and those movies are not my speed at all. It's not like I don't like fantasy or anything like that. It's just I've never, because I never read the books. It's not like Game of Thrones. Like I read the books because of the first season of Game of Thrones, which was awesome. So I read the first book and then was like, oh fuck, I want to keep reading, and I read all the way through. And I'm in the same position now as everyone else, and have been for the last 12 fucking years, because George R. R. Martin won't put his fucking finger out of his ass and finish writing the books. But if anyway, you're gonna go grab a cuppa, go for it, go for it. I might actually entertain that idea myself fairly soon. How long have I been streaming for? 36 minutes. Lemon and green tea. Nice. Who doesn't like a bit of green tea? I haven't had green tea in ages, man. I should get some. I know I've got some Lady Grey in the cupboard there, which is really nice and citrusy. Have you ever done Lady Grey? Lady Grey is nice. I love Earl Grey, but Lady Grey is also really good. I can definitely recommend that. Right, my gum's going dead. I'm going to fucking throw it away soon. Actually, I've got to get rid of this gum. It's fucking driving me mad. It's so flat. Alright, I'm going to get rid of the gum, and I'm going to refill my water bottle. So I should be back in a couple of minutes, alright? go. Fuck's sake. Right, as things are a bit quiet. What? Was I off streaming there for a second? Well, we're back streaming now anyway, so all is well, I hope. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put something onto my other laptop because I've now got, well, I've got two laptops. One of them's fucked in the sense its screen doesn't work anymore, but happily, now they've got a keyboard and mouse and a TV that I can plug it into. I can use it as my streaming set. I can use that as my streaming base and just have my laptop as my laptop to do other things with. So, yeah, all is well. So yeah, basically I've got my old damaged laptop is now basically a fucking desktop PC. Which, you know, it works. I probably won't do anything too try on it. I mean, I might try gaming on it. I'm not too sure it'll be all that reliable. I'm a little bit concerned that if the fans work or not. The cup I'm drinking herbal tea out of says shit show supervisor. Well, hopefully you're not witnessing a shit show, Dusky. Funny thing is, the cup isn't wrong. I am a shit show supervisor. I have. Well, hopefully this isn't the shit show you're supervising, or at least, you know, spectating. Oh no, I fix it every day with my actual bio family. No, not your stream. It was what's known as a self-depreciative joke. Fuck off! Not you, lot. Just my for some fucking reason, like if every time I touch this goddamn Apple makes shit mice. Every time I fucking touch that thing, it starts having conniptions and fucking moving my window off full screen, which is really fucking annoying. Drama between my mum and brother. Well, sure, all families are dramatic. My family can be dramatic in all those fun ways. I'm sure yours are just as dramatic. It's part of living life, isn't it? You love them. You can't live with them. You can't live without them. Yeah, I know, but that's the funny thing, isn't it? Like, you know, can't live with them, can't live without them. It's always been the way when it comes to families. Mine, yours, and everyone else's to one degree or another. What? So I keep my brother out of my mum's room and keep my mum out of my brother's room, and I sleep in the kitchen just to make sure there's no conflict happens when food is being cooked. Awfully dramatic. All right, I've just watched something on YouTube. I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but apparently Netflix has just bought Warner Brothers. That's bonkers. What the fuck? Yes, well, that's the way things are. Well, unfortunately, families are families, isn't it? You know, without meaning to kind of be too, I don't know, too. I don't mean to sound flippant or anything. Chobara, welcome back, my dude. How are you? What's going on, sunshine? I'm just listening to something here on YouTube. What's his name? John Campea. Emphasis on camp. I do think he's a closet homosexual myself, but it's just been released. Netflix have just bought Warner Brothers. Have you seen that, Jill Barra? That's fucking mental. I don't know. Should I bring it up? Should we do a bit of a reaction stream to the news? How to back being a monster of a week, but I'm pushing through. See what now? Oh yeah. I need to ask you about how your game's getting on. But yeah, Netflix have bought Warner Brothers for 87.2 billion. It's fucking mental. Netflix basically owns Superman and fucking Bugs Bunny. That's bananas. I've only just clocked it. I mean, this came up 18 hours ago, so I'm a bit late to the party. But fucking hell, man, $87.2 billion. No, it was the same when Disney bought Fox, though, isn't it? I don't know. I don't think this is a good thing at all. They've likely been in the works for not HSB. What's HSB? Sorry, dude. I don't know that abbreviation. For months. Oh, I'd say so. But the thing is, apparently there was a bidding war. Right? Apparently Paramount were in it off. Paramount were involved in it as well, but they got mugged off. But no, this is not a good thing, man. I don't look at all these I don't look at Disney's buyout of Fox, and I don't look at Netflix's buyout of Warner Brothers as good things. Like it's like consolidation. It's like everywhere you go right now, it's just corporate consolidation. It's not a good thing. It's like, playing, I like playing Cyberpunk, and it's all about fucking corporate wars and whatever else. Like dystopian cyberpunk future. But I don't know, man. I mean, is it too far off the mark? Does everything have to be owned by fucking corporations these days? It's fucking sickening. All the time, like. So yeah, Netflix now owns Bugs Bunny and Superman. And what else? What other was it Speed 1, 2, and 3? When Speed movies, they were Warner Brothers. What else was Warner Brothers? Off the top of your head. Dune. They own Dune. Dune 2, the best movie of last year in my view. I don't pay attention to it to attention to it. All I know is the next thing that Netflix is going to buy would be Disney. Maybe. We just don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't like corporate consolidation in general. I don't like corporations in general. I think they're all fucking evil bastards. This is why I can never understand. You know, when you hear people like arguing, oh no, Android's better than Apple. No, Apple's better than Android. Shut the fuck up, you bunch of sad sacks. They're massive corporations worth trillions of dollars, and you're fucking arguing which one's better. Are you for real? Exactly, though, dude. It's like, for instance, like all the games that I'm playing, most of them are fucking independent studios. Like I played a lot of Baldur's Gate last year and into this year, made by Larian, independent studio. Currently playing a lot of Cyberpunk, made by CD Projekt Red, an independent studio. Playing also Hades 1 and 2, Supermassive Games, independent studios. So I don't know. I mean, and vampires, that's fucking hilarious, dude. They probably fucking will. Because the amount of shit the BBC's in at the minute, for fuck's sake. If Trump wins his fucking $1 billion lawsuit, they might need to be bought out by Netflix. Oh, Jesus, that would be fucking hilarious if they did, you know. But the BBC's a lot of bollocks, man. Oh, because look, I like the BBC. Don't get me wrong, I grew up with the BBC. But the problem is, though, I'm vehemently against having some dickhead knock on your door demanding a TV licence to fund the BBC. Do you know what I mean? Go fuck yourselves. If you really want, if you want people, because this isn't 1940 odd. Like I'm all for like NHS being fucking free at the point of use. I'm all for free education. I think that's imperative. But the BBC, it doesn't just do educational or news content. It makes fucking Doctor Who, which apparently is dog shit these days. Although I've never really been a Doctor Who fan, so I don't, you know, you couldn't tell me what's good or what's bad Doctor Who. I couldn't fucking tell you. Or EastEnders. If you've ever been fortunate enough to watch that fucking pile of dross on a fucking weekend, on a weekday evening, Jesus Christ. I wouldn't mind, but it's like EastEnders is set in East London, and it's nothing like East London. To the point, I remember one time like coming on holiday, I was up in County Clare in Ireland, visiting some family because I've got a lot of family in and around that area. Not that we get on at the moment, but yeah, I remember being asked, "Oh yeah, is London anything like EastEnders?" I was like, "No, it's fucking nothing like it. No, next door neighbours don't fucking hardly talk to each other. Never mind fucking, you know, shagging each other's wives and fucking murdering each other or any of that sort of nonsense." So yeah, I think the BBC needs to fucking figure things out. Either sort out a subscription model or I don't know. But yeah, not a fan of the Beeb at the moment. Used to be a massive fan of the Beeb. They still make some of the best documentaries that have ever been made, though. I will give them massive credit for that. Some of the best, like nature, especially the nature documentaries, Planet Earth and Walking with Dinosaurs and all that sort of stuff. Mate, I am not being funny. Some of that stuff is world class. But that's it. The news is dog shit. But I could say the same for Sky News. In the UK, you've basically got BBC News and Sky News, and then you've got GB News, but they're a bunch of right-wing dickheads. So, yeah, fuck them cunts. And in America, you've got, you know, your CNNs and your fucking MSNBCs and your Fox Newsies and all that bollocks. So, but TV news is dog shit, mate. It's just full of fucking, I don't know, it's just full of talking heads chatting absolute fucking flannel. Doesn't matter what side of the water you're on. Jesus, I'm a bit spicy today, am I not? Getting all in there with the opinions. Am I chatting bollocks though? Does anyone else agree with me? Selling it to Netflix would sort out the subscription and TV license all in one. It fucking would, mate, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? Because Netflix shows a lot of BBC stuff anyway. Also, there's another BBC drama that I used to watch, which I loved. Life on Mars. And then Ashes to Ashes, which was its... Because they're basically David Bowie titles for the two series. They're like procedural police dramas, but one of the police officers gone back in time in his own head or something. Check it out. It's fucking... It's bananas. It's mental, but it's such a cool concept. So check out Life on Mars and Ashes to Ashes. If that's shown on Netflix where you are, check them out, man. They are fucking brilliant. But what do we think about like Warner Brothers being owned by Thingy, being owned by what do you call it? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was checking on my family. That's all right, Dusky. You got to do what you got to do, innit? You know. Hopefully they're all getting along and everything's peaceful for you. I'm kind of thinking maybe I might actually play that. Yeah, everything is going good. My mum's asleep and my brother is playing his game. My stepdad and my stepbrothers are chilling in the living room so I can go back into my gaming room and play my game peacefully. Well, that's good. You... Fuck's sake. Should I do a... Hold on a sec. Should I open another window? I'm not going to stop drawing, but I might sacrifice my, my older drawings down there. Maybe open up another window and have it open small so we can, check out the news and have a little bit of a conflab about it if everyone would like to do that. I don't know. You tell me. But yeah, I don't want to give it. I'm not going to stop doing the drawing though, because I think because I kind of got to get this done. Another thing I need to do is I need to watch it. Warner Brothers died when they closed down the animation studio in the 60s or 70s. What, from the old Bugs Bunny cartoons? And Daffy Duck and Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Wile E. Coyote was always my favourite. I always felt sorry for old Wile E. Do you know what I mean? All he was trying to do was get himself some dinner. But yeah, man, I agree with you now, because I used to remember watching all those old cartoons as a kid. They were fucking brilliant. Seeing Bugs Bunny make a mug of fucking Yosemite Sam and fucking Elmer Fudd. And fucking, what was it? Then you had like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, when they had like all the Disney and Warner Brothers cartoons together. You had like Mickey Mouse and fucking Bugs Bunny like palling up together, and it was like, oh my god, that's so amazing. I mean, because you got to bear in mind, that came out in 1989. I was 8 years old. That blew my fucking tiny mind. The fucking moment I sit down, great. I wonder who broke the bowl. We'll do what the Japanese do, man. Glue it back together with some like gold flake. I can't remember what they call that though. Ah. Sorry, there I'm trying to be clever, you know, like doing all this fucking spinny shit with my pen. Hang on. Yeah, all that. See? I sit down in my chair and I hears a metal and glass bowl drop in the kitchen. Pretty sure they can clean it up. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they can. I'm sure they're very capable people. All right. His face is looking. All right, let's shade the body and the legs. I'm going to try and sort the feet out as well because dogs' feet are a pain in the ass. In my house, all the breakages get blamed on cats because cats are fucking horrible, vindictive little dickheads. Sorry, is my anti-cat prejudice showing through? But cats are horrible fuckers, though. They really are. I'm not being funny. Like, a dog would stand... Like, if you died tomorrow, your dog would stand by your side. I have cats and dogs, but my cats are with me or outside. That's fair enough. I'm not really a cat person, unfortunately. I don't know if I made that obvious. But yeah, I don't like them. I'm not a fan. My cats would stand by my side and my dogs would too. I got to head out to the gym with a few of my male friends. Well, have fun, have fun. Cats decided who their owners are and stick by them. I don't know, man. I'm not so sure of that. Cats decide whether or not they'll let you be their owners, and they'll decide whether or not they won't eat you when you die. Don't get it twisted. Cats will let you, like, cats are the ones who domesticate humans, not the other way around. Dogs are domesticated by humans. We domesticated them, and they became our loyal companions. Cats just allowed themselves to come into our homes, kill our mice and rats, which is fair play. That's what they do. I mean, they're very good at that, and allowed themselves. No, actually, no. They domesticated humans. They only invite me to the gym because I'm trans to male and I'm trying to lose weight and gain muscles. Well, going to the gym is a great way of doing it. I should probably fucking take my own advice. I haven't been inside a gym in about 6 months, and mainly because it's fucking expensive. I'd love, but although I have, in fairness, lost a good bit of weight just from fucking walking to the station and walking to university, because I've got to get a train from where I live to uni, and I've got to walk to the station, which is about 2.5 kilometres, and I've got to walk from the station to uni, which is about 2.5, 3 kilometres. So you do that twice a day, you're doing 10 kilometres. I don't know what that is in miles. I don't like Imperial. But hopefully at some point, yeah, it'd be nice to afford to getting back into the gym again. I used to really like doing deadlift. That was probably my favourite exercise. I mean, I don't know what it is in pounds, but I know I could deadlift about 150 odd kilos, which I think is something like 300 pounds or something. So, which I think is pretty good. You know, I mean, it's not exactly Eddie Hall. I mean, Eddie Hall deadlifted fucking 500 kilos. That's bonkers. That dude is so stupidly strong. But no, 150 kgs is all right, I think. What was it? I deadlift 150. I used to squat about 100. Although my bench was a bit shit. My bench was about, I think my record on bench was about only about 70 kgs. It wasn't great. Adson, yeah, walked to school in a blizzard for the past few days, so that's good strength build. Strong winds pushing around 130 pound person backwards. Yeah, that'll definitely do it, all right. Fucking hell. Ad's gone. Yeah, I believe I can bench anywhere from about £50 to 120. What's that in £50? That's about 25 kilos, I think. 25 kilos. And 120 is probably about... No, is that 50 kilos? Yeah, I think it's about 50 kilos. No, it's not. Yeah, about 50 kgs. 50 kgs is not bad in fairness. For 110 pounds, that's pretty fucking decent to be fair. Like I said, my bench press was dog shit. I mean, I think the most I could do, like especially on dumbbells, I used to be able to do like 25 per arm, straight up. But I've seen dudes will do way much more impressively than that. And on a straight bench press, yeah, about I think 70 kilos. I think it was was it 70? It might have been 70. I don't know. I can't remember. Fuck, it's been that long. But bench was never really my bench was in fairness was not really my best. Yeah, but deadlift I could always fucking do well in deadlift. Mainly because I've got big, thick, fucking tree trunk legs. And yeah, so deadlift and squats, but I can't do squats now because my fucking knees are ruined. Like my left knee's absolutely banjaxed. So the chances of me doing that anytime soon are fucking negligible. One keeps dislocating, the other one is just out of physical therapy. So don't do it. Do you know what I mean? Don't look at it this way. When they say don't miss leg day, do leg day. But if you've got fucking dodgy legs, like, don't fucking injure yourself. Jesus fuck. Do you know what I mean? It's just not worth it. I mean, that's why. I mean, yeah, that's why one of the main reasons why I'm not doing it now is because like, I don't want to fuck my legs up. But also, I'm scared. I'm the joys of living like a student. I'm fucking scared. Wait, shit. Leg day is today for us. Well, it's either that or just take it easy. Do you know what I mean? Don't go fucking mad. But yeah, if you're dislocated, if your legs are dislocated or whatever else, just don't do it. Those are two things I skip out of mine and my friend's workout. Well, if they're doing legs, just do something else. Do cardio or something, or work a different part of the body. Don't skip out and go into the gym if you can help it. I mean, otherwise, look, big fat fucker here. I know it's a bit ironic me saying it. Maybe not so much maybe not so much ironic, more hypocritical. But you know, it's good to get into those habits. You know what is with me, because I walk way too much for a normal human. I walk everywhere in blizzards and blow zero temps. I develop strong muscles, and certain days my leg says fuck you and claps because of the muscles in my legs. Mate, there's a lot of people who probably do as much or more walking than you. Just letting you know. And if I'm being honest, I don't think there's anyone that does like a remarkable amount of walking. Because if they did, there would be so many fat fucks. And in fairness, just walking alone, I think I've lost about, what is it in kgs? I think I've lost about 6, 7 kgs since September, which is what in pounds? Times up by 2.2. I think it's close to 14 pounds, which is a stone. But a lot of it is, to be honest, when it comes to weight gain, if you want to lose weight, the best thing to do is just up your movement and reduce your fucking intake. The laws of thermodynamics, man, they're pretty fucking simple. intake is more important. Yeah, I think it's basically like, what is it they say in terms of percentage? I'm not sure, but yeah, if you're not eating as much and you're burning more off, so it's that kind of what the calorie deficit thing essentially. You know, obviously I could do a lot more calorie deficits, but you know, it is going in the right direction, so we'll see. It's true, but I also live in mountains, and since I have autism, I'm not supposed to be driving, so I don't drive. What does autism have to do with driving? What, are you like severe or... I don't know. I mean, I'm pleading ignorance here. I'm not too sure. But again, like, I know, to be perfectly honest with you, like, I know people, like, again, I live in Ireland, mate, and some parts of Ireland are really fucking hilly, right? And not just hilly. There are mountains. There's smaller mountains than probably what you get in America or whatever. There are people who live in mountains. Like a young friend of mine, he lives out in the where he grew up is out in the wilds. And that boy used to walk from his house to school every day. And I remember trying to cycle up the drive to his parents' house there about 2 or 3 years ago. And that alone nearly fucking killed me. And I've got an electric bike. That was fucking hard graft, man. I eat 3 meals a day, just a rule that my family has. Well, yeah, that's what most people... I think, yeah, if you eat sensibly and you move a lot, then you're fine. When it comes to like, yeah, if you eat sensibly and you move a lot, you're not going to get fat. I mean, one of the main reasons why I bulked up so much is because, like a fucking moron, when COVID hit and we were banned from the gyms, I carried on eating like I was training. And then I just got really fucking fat. Also what didn't help is gout, because my diet was atrocious. Because I used to eat a lot of red meat, used to drink a lot of Guinness. I still like the occasional pint. But yeah, gout's a motherfucker. I wouldn't recommend that on anyone. Also, my left knee went kaput. When I gave up my car for a year, I was walking 90 miles a month. Fucking... That's not sarcastic, by the way. That's fucking fair play to you, dude. 90 miles a month. What's that in kg? What's that kilometres? It's about 120 kilometres. So, no, fucking fair play. What am I doing? Actually, what's my average for the month? Oh no, I can't use my phone to the camera. But I know the rear tire on my bike blew out, so I wasn't able to cycle into the station. So I think the last 2 weeks, my average has gone up from 5.8 kilometres a week to about 7 or 8, because I'm not as active at the weekend. I drink lots of tea and protein shakes, so I have a lot more energy than I had when I was drinking coffee. Well, tea's really good for you. Coffee, in fairness, coffee, if you don't fucking add anything to... I mean, I like coffee, but my problem is... I mean, I love coffee. Tea and coffee I adore. The problem with them is, especially when you get to my age, is they can cause acid reflux. So now I have to dump milk in it in order to fucking for it to go away. Because that's the weird thing. It's like, since I started putting milk in my coffee, for years I used to fucking hate milk and coffee. And I'm still not a massive fan of it. But yeah, I started putting milk in my coffee and all of a sudden the acid reflux is completely gone, which is mental. But yeah, tea and coffee, as long as you don't add too many calories to it, are really good for you. Good, full of antioxidants and whatever else. Protein shakes, probably drink them in, because I remember my brother is like, in fairness to my brother, he's been way more consistent over the course of his life when going to the gym. He also does jiu-jitsu and stuff like that. And I remember him turning around to me and saying that, that when it comes to protein shakes, is enough. Like, I remember him, I bought a bottle of this protein shake. He said, "John, what the fuck are you doing, man? You're supposed to be losing weight." I said, "What? It's just protein shake." He said, "Mate, there's enough protein in that. Like, that's basically equivalent to drinking a chicken. Drinking a chicken in terms of protein." So yeah, I don't know. It depends on how big the protein shake is and how much you're ingesting. But yeah, protein's good for you. But it's like anything else. It's like, even when it comes to sugar and other bits and pieces, like, try and steer clear of stuff like Coke and like sugary drinks and that, if you can help it. Giving health advice while he's fat and vaping. Oh, the irony. I never used to always be fat. That's the thing, though. But then again, like I said, I mean, it's basically I got into a lot of bad habits. It's my own fault. Got into a lot of bad habits during COVID. Carried on eating like I was training. Rather than eating to train, I was eating like I was training and not training. And I just fucking blew up in weight. And yeah, having gout and my knee blowing out didn't fucking help either. But outside, I mean, at the end of the day, I have 12 ounces of protein shake, not much of it. What's 12 ounces in metric? I don't know. Our restreamers congratulated me. You received 100 messages today with Restream chat. Yay! Should we all give ourselves a bit of a pat on the back? What do we think? Thank you, Restream, for noticing we've got 100 messages. God bless your cotton socks. "12 ounces is 3 bags of sweets in a whole day's." Still doesn't help me, M Vampires. Jesus Christ, man. Help a brother out, innit? So that's the thing, is that I much prefer metric. It's so much simpler. Because everything's divided into everything. Because it's base 10. Okay, 12 ounces is about 340 grams, if that helps. That does help me immensely. Thank you, mate. Had to look it up. No, cheers for that, Dusky. Appreciate that. That's educated me. Oh, jeez. I need to turn fucking auto standby off on this fucking TV, man. It's doing me head in. Shut up. my word. Oh. For those who are watching the stream, just out of curiosity, is it too quiet? Do you think? Because the thing is, I'd like to be able to play tunes, but I can't. I can't really do it on YouTube as well because I do want to stream on YouTube. I am currently streaming on YouTube, so I'm trying to do like both at the same time. I'm just trying to see what happens. Try and build it up over time. I know it's going to take ages, but you know these things. You know, but you know, is there anything that I could play that wouldn't necessarily like piss off? You know, piss off the content match system or anything like that. Do you know what I mean? Would any of you like be knowledgeable on that front? Shut out your fucking heads. Yes, jump ahead. Hi, Sage Luna. How are you? Sorry, did I catch you in time? I hope I did. If I didn't, I'm sorry. Got too engrossed in what I was doing. what time is it now? It is nearly 7 o'clock. So what I'll probably do is now I might go for a bit of a break. Maybe get something to eat, and come back and do a bit more streaming. I might carry on with Joy, I might stream some gaming. I don't know. Kind of in two minds about it, to be perfectly honest. I mean, just out of curiosity, is there anyone actually watching? I'm not too sure. I mean, I am told that there is like one person viewing this, but I don't know if you're lurking or not. So, if you are, great. If you are, I don't feel obligated to speak if you don't want to speak. I mean, I'm not in the business of doing that. But one thing I do want to consider though is like whether or not, if I do come, I will stream again in probably about an hour or so. I might stream. What I might do actually, if I go for a break, I'll come back. I'll carry on drawing for maybe for another hour or so, maybe a bit longer, depending on who's about and you're lurking. Cheers, M Price. Thank you, dude. Appreciate that, mate. What was I going to say? So yeah, I might go away for about an hour or so, get something to eat and kind of chill out for a bit. I might come back and stream. When I do come back on stream, I'm kind of thinking out loud here. I might just do a bit more drawing, like maybe just get the wall completely blacked out and coloured, and then maybe do the sheep's the skull and the fleece tomorrow. So, but what I'll do, I'm gonna stop waffling now. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna get something to eat. Chill out for an hour, and then I'll come back on stream, and then we'll draw for a bit, and then maybe do it gaming after. So if that's good with you, hopefully I'll see you here in about an hour or so. So we'll leave it there for the moment. So thank you for anyone who's been watching today. God bless your cotton socks, and I'll see you in a bit.